understand the importance of being able to do things differently. In every sort of path of life you can go on, one of the number one things that determines someone's success overall is truly how well they're able to take what's been done previously and really change and shift things in a manner that's more efficient, quicker, overall just easier to implement and do. I know this all sounds like a bunch of random jargon I'm throwing out. Regardless of that, just understand that being able to do things differently, not going with what everyone's saying, is so vital, and I think is the most relevant thing that people should be focusing on now, right? Being able to think differently and think in a unique way that's to you, right? Different for you, like something that you'd think of versus another person like proposing the same idea. It should be different, and capitalizing on that difference I think is going to be a necessity for humans going forward. Part of the reason I say that is I know AI conversation, all that, but regardless, I'm of the decision that AI is going nowhere and is 100% here to stay, whether you like that or not. Doesn't matter, right? Because if it's here, whatever, you have to embrace it somehow. And I had a conversation with my friend about this, and we disagreed a little bit, but overall I'm of the impression that technical skills, while they'll still be valuable in the future, will be a lot less valuable than they are now, right? So learning things like accounting, for instance, or any of these other super technical positions where there's a lot of like minute details you might need to learn, random rules, will become a lot less valuable in the future. And I think what will become more valuable is the creativity of humans, the other skills that aren't technical, the skills that you just kind of have, or the skills that are hard to get, right? Being able to be different and to bring up new ideas and not be afraid to do things in a way that hasn't been done before, I think will be crucial. And furthermore, I think that trying to find new ways to do things has an inherent value in and of itself. Like you're activating a part of your brain that I think is honestly really important. I mean, solving a problem in an unorthodox way is fucking cool, right? Like when I was in school and I'd solve a math problem in the way that the teacher didn't say, I'd feel pretty good, even though the teacher would say you can't do it that way, of course, but I would feel very good, and I would feel excited that, I figured out a new way of my own to do it. Typically, I like doing it in that way. I've probably made more sense to me as well. I think that it will too, and it goes back to like understanding and accepting that people think in unique ways, and I think developing that in your own way, doing things really differently, unorthodox, is amazing. That's how you're going to optimize your life to the best you can, right? Is doing things different that make sense for you. So it goes beyond just a professional level of, oh yeah, doing things differently is good for monetary success. No, it's good for just being happy and living a fulfilled life as well, right? You don't have to listen to all these morning routines. Like, do the morning routine that works well for you, that optimizes your shit, that gets what you need done, gets what you want done. You don't have to listen to a morning routine with 50 steps, 100 things to do, wake up at 4 a.m. No. Do a thing that optimizes your life, works well with the schedule you do, allows you to do the things that you want to do, prioritizes the important things. Being unorthodox is really just being yourself. And I know I've said this in many videos, so maybe it's a bit redundant making this one, but I felt invigorated by the idea that, we're so caught up in trying to fit in and adjusting to societal norms all the time that we lose grasp of what it is that makes people successful and different. And the reason why people look up to people is because they did things that are different and they're successful, and they made that leap of doing something scary, doing something hard, experimenting with something, and they ultimately, it worked out for them and it paid off. And people look at that and say, wow, but then they don't implement those same things in their life. So hopefully you took something away from this video. Thank you for watching. Peace out, guys.